Hello Internet, this is Scott with Scott's Garage. And if you're watching this video, more than likely you are thinking about changing the alternator in a 2005 Ford Focus or some year close to that. I was thinking about that as well. I was planning on changing alternator today. I did a lot of research and found out just how difficult it is with these Focuses to change the alternator. It's buried, and some say you have to remove an engine mount and shimmy the engine over to get it dropped down eventually, and it's just really a pain no matter how you want to look at it. No, the presenting problem was in driving this car yesterday. It's my son's car. I don't drive it that much, but in driving it, noticed a loss in electrical power at the stoplights and that, where you could visibly hear the fan motors on the air conditioner, drop down when it was at idle, and just electrical not responding the way it should. So I got home and I hooked up the voltmeter, and sure enough, it should be, without the engine on, the 12 volt range right in there, 12 point whatever 4, and started the engine up, and without any load on, without any major electrical things turned on, it was in the low 13, 13.1. But when I loaded it up, turned the headlights on, air conditioner on, it was around the 12.9, which is not good, which all indications are alternator. So that's why, again, I ordered one at O'Reilly's. But this morning, I did a couple more things, and I encourage you to do the same. As I was looking at this, I noticed some corrosion on really both sides of the battery. So I cleaned up the battery cable, started with the negative, and took it apart and just got it cleaned up nicely. And then on the positive, there was some corrosion here, but I also noticed that even though this nut was tight, it was hard to tighten anymore. This wire coming up, you could move it back and forth, so it was not a tight connection there. And again, with the corrosion, so I took it apart, I cleaned it up thoroughly, and put it back together, and did a volt test just now, and it passed. It was in the 14 volt range with the engine on, and with a load on it, without a load on it, it was like low 14, about 14.4 without anything on. So then the second thing I did is I took it to O'Reilly's and just had them put their tester on it. If you go to our parts store like O'Reilly's or AutoZone, they have a good tester, and it checks the anodes and a complete test of the alternator, and it passed fine. So again, if you're thinking about changing the alternator, before you do so, it'd be worth your time to check out the cables first, get it tested first, make sure it fails before you rip into it and take on a major project like that. So I hope this video is saving you some time, and if you like the video, please hit like. Have a great day.